I'm very happy to have you guys. Truly hoping that these messages give y'all wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Okay, let's tap into today's energy. So, today's energy is coming from a vision I had. And so the title of this message is this spirit, this entity, this negative energy don't want you to succeed. Okay? This energy doesn't want you to succeed. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to be happy. This energy, okay, is trying to stop you. This energy is trying to hinder you spiritually, mentally, or emotionally. This could be something from your past life you've been dealing with. This could be something that attached to you through child abuse or something of that nature. However, I'm gonna tell y'all the vision, okay? So the vision is, I seen something very dark licking the bottom of a woman's foot. I started. Okay, no wait. It started from the bottom, then all the way to the top. And the girl, she was feeling it. I could see that she was feeling it, in a way that, she was liking what she was feeling. And so she was feeling all loving and cute and in tune with it. But when I came out of the vision, I felt uncomfortable and wrong, you know? And so I feel like this is something collectively that some of you guys are dealing with. And these are bad dreams. These are energies, entities trying to hinder, trying to stop us. And so we're gonna tap into this message with some divination. Okay. We're gonna tap into this message with some divination. So this entity is not only trying to stop you, but don't want you to move forward in whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is that you're working on. Okay. They don't want you, it don't want you to be prosperous. And so I feel like this entity is using people. Using people. Yeah. This entity is using people to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what's happening. It's using people to kill, steal, and destroy. All right. So we have in training in the reverse. We have the Middle Eastern in the reverse. We have weary, tired, ready for change in the reverse. So collectively, you could be feeling really good right now. You could be feeling ready for whatever God is preparing you for, wherever spirit is taking you. You're no longer in training. You could be going somewhere. Maybe this is not to the Middle Eastern, but you're traveling somewhere, moving somewhere. So whoever this message is for, you definitely feeling like celebration energy. The Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you have won something. You have won a battle. You have won a divorce, I heard. You have won. And so there's no longer a preparation. It's time to move. It's time to go. It's time to move in the direction told. All right. Because you got some people that are hating. You got some people that truly are trying to stop you. And it's this energy, this entity, this energy. They're using these people to hinder you, to stop you. Hi, love. How are you? They're using these people to stop you. They're using these people to hinder you. This is a energy, a spirit that you have been dealing with, that you have been battling on your own. But you've been meeting this same energy, this same spirit through family members, through friends, through loved ones, through people that you care about. And it's a cycle. Okay? That's what it is. And so there is a praise on the inside that I can't keep to myself. These people are not happy about this transition. This could be jealousy, this could be pride, this could be somebody's ego, but they don't like the fact this energy, this entity is using them to hate you, using them to spy on you, using them to throw jealousy at you, using them to throw negative energy at you. Okay, but it says fear. It's in your belly, intuition. So collectively, you could be dealing with fear, or this is the enemies dealing with fear. Maybe they disconnected from their intuition, or you could be disconnected from your intuition. But these people, they put you in a game not knowing that this was a spiritual battle, not knowing that this was a spiritual, this was this was set up by the divine. Because it not only helped you grow, but it also helped these people look within themselves to see how they can come up out of that same energy that they sent to you. So it was a lesson on everybody's behalf. Even though this spirit and this entity used them, that you've been battling, it used them to come up against you and put you in a game. It worked out for everybody. That's how God works. That's how the divine works. It works out for everybody. Even if they're just learning a lesson and you're getting a blessing. However, it works out. So why you gotta act like that? This is Tyrese. So dark skin, masculine energy. This masculine energy, no, or it could be feminine as well, but just in their masculine energy. This masculine energy know that they have messed up, that they can no longer do the things that they was doing in the dark to try to hinder somebody's success, to try to control somebody. All right. This communication hex, communication spell work that these people was doing has been broken. So I feel like collectively God is saying praise, 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 praise. However you do it anyway. Yeah, because this was a game. And these people did something to you that God and your ancestors, baby, did not like. Did not like at all. Okay? They did not like this. Because it took the cake. It really, it could have messed you up emotionally, because this is the color blue. So it could have messed you up emotionally because of this broken communication. Maybe this was with somebody that you love, with a significant other or a spouse. But however, either you are in the energy of remember the ways of our ancestors before we are indoctrinated, or these people are trying to get back to what they know is good for them. Yeah, this is religion, Christianity. That's what they think our ancestors did, how they worship. Ashe, thank you for that confirmation. Step in the name of love in the reverse. These people did a lot of things out of a cold heart, out of an empty heart space, out of a cold heart. Some of these people, y'all trusted. Don't trust them in the reverse. Some of them, you trusted. Some of them, you let in your circle. And then we have, you know what you did. So this is the energy of somebody who drowning in their sorrows. And they drowning because they know what they did. They know what they did. They emotionally manipulated somebody to make them trust them, to allow them to open the door, like to their heart. We got a couple of angel numbers here, quantum codes here. It says to embrace change and the balance of new opportunities, ebb and flow, detaching from the outcome. And then we got new start in love, angel number. So I'm just going to put it up there to the screen. If y'all know how to use it, y'all use it. If not, don't. But don't abuse it, though, because you will have to pay for it. Spiritual recompense, all right? I'm going to leave these quantum codes up there. You can take a screenshot. There you go. I'll put this one back up here. I kind of moved it kind of fast. But that's a screenshot for you. So you can go back later and use the quantum code how you would like. You can use it on a candle. You can write it on a piece of paper and burn it with your name. You can do all kind of things with these codes to help you align energetically with what you're desiring. And right now, you need help, angelic help, to help you embrace change, to help you balance out these new opportunities, to be able to discern between what is good for you, what is right for you, where you should be, so you can be in the right place at the right time. And then you need angelic help to help you find true love, or to help you meet your true love, attract your true love, your kingdom spouse, your soulmate, whatever y'all want to call it. However, those are what those quantum codes for. All right. So let's see what else we got. Step by step, day by day. In the reverse, these people did a lot of things out of this negative energy, man. They did a lot of things out of this heart space. And now I feel like they're crying out to God. Now I feel like these people praying to God to help them when they did what they did and how they did it to you. And I feel like Spirit is saying that's a big turnoff. That's a big turnoff. How you gonna pray to the same God that you just hurt another one of his children, another one of his, like, what they do that at? All right, so what we got? 619 could be significant. Soul chakra, the feet. So maybe you about to meet somebody, or you have met somebody, or you ended something with somebody because of something being a big turnoff. I don't know, whoever this man is energetically, he can't overcome this storm right here he going through. I tell you that. He can't overcome this storm he going through because he disconnected from spirit. He disconnected from his Ori. South Africa in the reverse. Something about going for a new home. We going for that new home next month. Oh, y'all about to go after somebody else. Y'all better know y'all place. Rule of thumb. Rule of thumb. You cross a spiritual line, you better know what you doing. Know what you doing. All right? Keep believing despite who may be trying to stop you. Whoever this is, you had to cross a spiritual line already. Yeah. That's in the reverse. Keep believing despite who may be trying to stop you. Yeah, somebody's door is closed. Somebody is blocked off. So they got to go to somebody new. They got to go to somebody else. Yeah, that car door just closed. That's a confirmation. Somebody door or road has been blocked off to the collective because of everything that they have been doing. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. As above, so below. And this person, now they got dark portals open because of the things they were summoning in the dark, because of the things they were thinking, they were saying, they were doing in the dark. Now they got dark portals open. Now they dealing with these same energies. And it say the whole damn family. Look at this. The whole damn family. And now they want somebody to teach them. They want somebody to teach them, but then I flipped that shit in reverse. Spirit said, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Because you knew exactly what you was doing when you was doing it and how you were doing it. Yeah. Like I said, somebody is very paranoid right now. Someone is trying to kill me. This masculine. Very paranoid. because they tried to play small but made a big move. This is like a forcer energy, a threatening move to try to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what it is. Walk it like you talk it. What is that, spirit? I swear, y'all. People better stop what they doing. It says you're telling your business to a friend of me. That's in the reverse. So like I said, this was somebody that you trusted. And I feel like what spirit wants y'all to do right now is do exactly what you say you gonna do. Let your yays be yays and your no's be no's. 5, 6, you're about to get fixed in the reverse. Why is that in the reverse? Oh, okay. Because maybe what they was planning to do to you, they going through their own thing. Let's see. 5, 6, you're about to get fixed in the reverse. Oh, freedom. I said whatever they was planning to do to you, now they going through their own thing. Because the collective been freed from whatever this is. Whatever this entity was, this energy, this, I think it was narcissistic energy, honestly. Whatever this energy was, honey, we've been freed from this shit. We've been loose from this, and it truly took all of our ancestors of the light on this one. It took all of our ancestors on the light for this one right here. Literally. Arcturians, Palladians, all of the stars, the light stars, the star seeds, star seed family. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit team. Because it has truly been rough. It has truly been rough. Ace of Swords in the reverse. This was very chaotic energy that caused a lot of confusion, that caused a lot of inner confusion for the collective. And how this energy used people, how this energy used people how this energy used different people in your life. It caused you a lot of inner confusion about self, about what you want to do with your life, who you are, where you want to go. It clouded your judgment. Ace of Swords in the reverse. People is so mean. 9 of Wands in the upright. I feel like this is their energy. They're in despair. They're dealing with that paranoia. I think, yeah, that did come out, paranoia, and that was masculine energy. They're in despair because of the things they have done, because of what they would not stop doing. The moon in the reverse. Yeah, this was darkness. And what's the title of my video, y'all? This was darkness. This was a darkness that you have been battling since you came into this world. Because of your blood, because of who you are. Because of the divinity in you, because of the God in you. You have been battling this darkness through family members, through love, through friends, whatever. However, you associate yourself with people. This entity, this energy was showing up in every body, every relationship, trying to manipulate, trying to control. But I feel like this is something, like I said, you've been battling for a long time. 3 of Swords in the upright. It caused a lot of loss. This energy caused a lot of loss, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, a lot of depression. So this could have put you collective in this insomnia, like you can't sleep, you can't, this fatigue, you can't eat right because of this darkness you was battling. And some of y'all might not even know that this is what you was battling, but this is what it is. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This could have caused a lot of things in your life to be unbalanced, especially your mind, because we use our mind to create, to manifest what we do physically on earth. So the Tower in the reverse, the collective had to go through a personal transition, a personal change. We had to change something inside. We had to see that it wasn't everybody that was the problem. It was us that needed to change who we are, who we was at that time. Yeah. This is a collapse of the old way of thinking, old way of doing, and allowing the new way to come in, accepting things, accepting change. We have the Eight of Wands here. Wow. So the people that this spirit used to come up against the collective, these people, and this is manifesting very fast, these people are disappointed. They walking away. They leaving things behind, people behind. They leaving the collective alone. Some of them trying to escape. Some of them trying to escape from what they did. Escape from justice. Escape from what they truly did. That's the Eight of Cups in the upright. And shit, damn, that's 88, y'all. That's 88. That's the universal plan, universal flow. That's ebb and flow. That's balance. Balancing things out. Balancing the physical out. Three of Wands in the reverse. These people are now experiencing unexpected delays. While the people that they hurt, the people that they chose to try to take their gifts or manipulate and use magic to stop them, are celebrating in their own energy. 13 could be very significant. Walking into these doors, walking into these new opportunities, despite everybody that tried to stop them. And you know what? It wasn't even personal. It wasn't personal. It wasn't even personal. That's the whole thing. It was not personal. It was this energy, this spirit, this entity using and manipulating people to do what they have been doing to the collective. So Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Physically, these people have no motivation right now. And they should be working on themselves if they're not. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is something they need to learn from. Because now they're disconnected from what they once thought was their purpose. What they once thought was their God. And how they worshiped and how they prayed. The real spirit has disconnected them. And not just spiritually, but financially. This is a spiritual death that these people have put themselves in because of them taking action out of frustration, because of them taking action out of anger, out of a lack of passion. But you say you worship God. Nine of Wands in the reverse. And now they are struggling spiritually. They are exhausted and dealing with paranoia. Paranoia came out twice. Once in my personal deck and then once in the tarot deck. So you know it's real. The Lovers here. The lovers in the upright is talking about divine love. This is divine justice because, see, when you mess with a child of God, justice will be served. When the divine is truly on your side and people think they doing to you what they doing to others and getting away with, this is all a part of God's plan to balance things out, to help people see that you cannot continue to go around hurting people, taking things from people. And that's why God will put somebody like me in their pathway for them to do just that. Just so Spirit can warn them, get them a chance. And then once that chance is done and they do it again, their spiritual gifts are taken. This is the divine. This is the Holy Spirit that is within man. This is that love. This is that love. And our enemies that was coming up against us, that this spirit, that this energy was using to come up against us, Nine of Cups in the reverse, these people are very, very unhappy about this new beginning that you're getting. Very unhappy. Very. All right. I think I want to draw, let's see. I want to draw some Akashic cards for you guys. Just to give y'all a little encouragement. I want to draw some cards out of here. 2712 could be very significant. All right. But some of you guys in this time need to reflect. Okay, y'all need to reflect on your choices, on your decisions. Springtime is here. Harvest time is here. So some of you guys need to truly think before you make this next move. Yes, doors are opening. Things are changing for you. People are finally leaving, finally choosing to leave you and let you be yourself, let you be you. It's now time for you to reflect on what you want to do, where you want to go, and how you want to move next. Because collective, we walking in this new beginning, whether they want us to or not. Whether they want us to or not, it's already done. I told y'all what's written is written. What's written is written. Reasis, it says you're being asked to take stock of your life. Okay, see? Take stock of your life. Know where you going. This is the time. You see how I'm itching my ear? This is the time, collective. This is the time to reflect on everything that you have been through, everything that you have let go, the ways that you have grown. Yeah, the doors you have closed. This is the time to truly reflect on how you have grown mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Spirit wants you to pay attention to something. All right, there's something that you need to be paying attention to in this time. These are small clues like breadcrumbs. These are small miracles, that's leading up to your breakthrough. And then we have wisdom. All right, so some of you guys have been in a situation that you guys are currently in. And so God wants you to use the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding that you have gotten from those situations to continue to get you through whatever you're going through now. Okay? To continue to help you get through whatever you're going through. All right? And that's wisdom. Wisdom. And we're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there. All right, you guys. Peace and blessings to you guys. Thank you guys for watching as always. Let me know how these messages resonate with y'all. All right. I read all my comments. And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if the message resonates. If not, there's another reader out there for you. Ashe? All right. I'll see y'all next time. Peace and blessings.